Oh, my aching back. There is perhaps no more common physical complaint. And if you're part of a couple, your pain can become a major pain for your partner. Are endless back rubs and mounting chiropractic bills the only way to get some relief? And if not, what's the alternative? So Ben, you're a young guy.
Thank you.
And yet you've been suffering from back and neck pain for the last couple of years. You've had x-rays, you've had an MRI. What's the diagnosis been?
The diagnosis is that I have a mild disc herniation at the base of my cervical spine, which is just at the base of my neck, and that's the most common area to have disc herniation in the neck because that's where the most movement occurs.
And I also want to mention here that you two are newlyweds. You've only been married about, I think it's about 5 months. And you have a good relationship, you say, but there are times when the pain sort of gets in the way. How does that happen?
Well, I definitely feel helpless when he will wake up with this stiffness or this pain, or he can't do a certain activity because he's in pain. It's hard for me to understand the kind of pain that he feels because it's so chronic. You know, I've never experienced pain like that.
And you are interested in finding a way to help him out?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I mean, if I could take a step in helping relieve that
Good.
pain, that would be great.
I'm here with Dr. Andy Kirschner, and we're talking about back pain and couples. And you're actually going to check on Benjamin and Kate's progress to make sure that they're doing some of these techniques properly. Let's see it, Kate. Let's see you do it. Oh, wow. You lifted that high up.
Right, and the object here is to make sure that you have this space underneath the head, because as that ligament releases, his head is going to slowly drop into your hands, and that's how you know that you're effectively doing the technique.
She's waiting until she feels that part of his skull sort of sink into her hands. Do you feel that?
I do. After a while, I have felt his head sort of just relax into the palm of my hand.
Mister, how are you doing?
Great.
Yeah, do you feel it?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
One of the things that you could do, and this is a real easy one, is a leg circle. So what we're going to do is just lift up Ben's knees. I'm going to start in just a small circle.
Okay. And this is good for loosening up the lower back?
What this does is the bone at the bottom of your spine is the sacrum, the tailbone.
The sacrum and tailbone, same thing?
More or less.
Okay.
And
Okay.
what we're going to try to do is get that sacral bone to move and just sort of rotate through its normal planes of motion. So by moving the legs through a circle, you help to loosen up the sacrum, loosen up the bones at the lumbar spine, and also loosen up the hips.
One thing that you make a point of in your book, Dr. Kirschner, is you say that our partner is really the best resource for our recovery or our pain management. What do you mean by that?
Well, in the whole world, there is going to be no one that you will run into who has more at stake and you're feeling good than your partner or loved one. So you will have a better sense of what they need and what they want in order to feel better. So they really are your best resource. And the fact that they're there all the time sort of can help with that as well. But communication is the key to that, to making that resource really useful.
So you two are going to keep up with these techniques?
Absolutely.
Yes, ma'am.